welcome to the Retirement Railroad 2.0 live with my buddy, Mr. Roy Hardwick, Containerman 68, and we are at the Oklahoma City Model Railroad Club and layout. So let me switch it around and we'll walk around the layout. Here we go. And this is the traveling layout here, modular.
It was okay until I started getting credit card offers for people at my address.
I don't have a gimbal, unfortunately. They got some HON3 there mixed in.
Well, we really should. Just our little name. Yeah, you know something else?
I mentioned it, but it's something I'm thinking you mentioned again, and that is, I went to a train club and a picture of all the members on the wall.
Got the trailer park. Hey, younger Steve, how you doing? Hey, Simo D. Roy, I don't know why your chat didn't show up. Mine is. Where are we? We are at the Oklahoma City Model Railroad Museum, which is a club layout. And right now we're looking at the modular traveling layout that they have, that they've been working on. We got the drop bridge. All right, now this is the other layout, the more permanent one. Let me, went the wrong way. There's Roy.
What? I even went the live Facebook and it still won't let me rotate my phone.
I haven't tried. I mean, when I signed on, it was pointing at me, and then I rotated it the other direction, and I've got.
But you're
Chat.
vertical on your phone.
My what?
Your phone is vertical.
Yeah.
It's not in portrait, which is supposed to be wide scale. And what's it
Yeah,
say?
orientation is locked.
Yeah, it won't let you go.
You're right. You're right. All right, Steve. There's a cat. Caterpillar.
Oh.
Wouldn't be Oklahoma without an oil well. Hello, Anki Sundin. Welcome. All right. Looks like a reversing loop there. Of course, Oklahoma City was on the old Atchison, Topeka, Santa Fe main line. So now it is BNSF here in town. And just outside the museum is a railfan camera. So if you like to watch those cameras, you can dial in to the one at the Oklahoma City Model Railroad Club and watch the trains go by. How y'all doing? Wonderful.
Any questions?
Oh no.
You live around here?
Yeah.
Why don't you come join us?
Well, I came last year and signed in and member said, "Oh, we get a hold of you," and he never did.
Well, we have a business meeting tomorrow at 3.
Okay.
Well, we run trains from 1 to 4.
Okay.
And the business meeting is at 3. We have it back there in the museum area.
Okay.
But the trains run all day while we're back there.
Okay. I may be able to make it. I say may because I've committed to go into the lake tomorrow.
Well, sorry about it not get to you, but sometimes.
Oh, I understand. I wasn't faulting. No hard.
Yeah, I'd love to have you. We got about 50 members that tell me, when you see about 20 of us, maybe
Yeah.
25.
I know the
That
feeling.
includes you guys upstairs too, but. Yeah, well, Don is a core group of about 10 to 12
Uh huh.
that really have put in a lot of work, especially in there. We've been here, we moved in November of 2017.
Okay.
Because we used to be at the Crossroads Mall.
Okay.
October 2017, we're in the Waldo bookstore.
Yeah.
Come to us, so we're closing in 30 days, get out. Seriously, that's basically what they told us. We have 30 days to get out, and you can get out.
Yeah.
So,
Go ahead.
so we wound up, the building at the top of the hill here,
Yeah.
before Kimrick bought it, it was an empty warehouse.
Uh huh.
So all of our stuff was up there. And that building was nasty, spooky looking. We used to do like a chrome plating
Yeah.
facility. You see where the booth where they did the chrome plating and the
Right.
books put the stuff on. And one with a car back room full of paint and chemicals just left over. And, I mean, it was dirty, it was dusty, it was nasty. Plus give you the creeps.
I grew up in suburban Chicago, on the what the Burlington, the old CB&Q called the racetrack. Right, it's 3-line main line from downtown to Aurora.
Yeah.
So I've always been a Burlington guy. Although I hated Cascade Green during the Burlington Northern years, because that ruined the CB&Q for me. So, yeah, I've been in the model train since I was a kid. We used to live here in Oklahoma City from 1990 to 2000. I worked for Fleming Foods. That eventually went belly up. But then the other company I went to work for after that moved me all over the country. And I retired. We went to Florida. My wife wanted to go to Florida. Okay, spent 8 years there. Hated it. All right. I said, we're going back to Oklahoma City.
I just came from Indiana after 30 years, and people would go down to Florida. I'm thinking they didn't like the winters. I love the winters. I love it. I think it's good.
Chicago, and I graduated from Iowa State. Neither of those winters were enjoyable for me. I can handle Oklahoma Cities.
You got a visit today, James?
Do some more diagnosing on today, got to fix that. Wires to power steering. 24-ton steel hydraulic steering on that. Reading through SI pretty much goes, is the code set? Replace the sensor, does it reset? Then change the module and go, so why are we simply doing this? Why are we listening to this? Just lift up, look, I got water. And then it's water.
I need to start building if I want something like this. Yeah, I need to get my shed built.
Basement cleaned up. That's what I started building like back when I was 30 years old.
That's the 110. No, that's 130 foot, I bet. Maybe 110.
My mom was watching on Facebook.
Ah,
This is what I need for the bedroom, Mom. Something small. This is the living room.
did you take any pictures of mine?
One yesterday.
That'd work in a bedroom.
Yeah.
All
I've
right.
seen yours though.
No, I was talking about for your mom.
Oh, yeah, I got one picture. I posted on Facebook.
All right, here we go. We got a city scene. Looks like they're putting in
Oh, look out the
rapid transit.
Look at all the clouds, Mom. Cotton balls. Or cotton.
I bet you they got flashing units in them.
Flashing LEDs, probably.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Look at that, the hotel there.
That's big.
I've got that one. I've got all of these. I don't have that one,
Yeah.
but I got all the rest of those. I don't have that.
I don't think you're way out.
Oh, the new one will.
Oh, yeah, the new one. Oh, wow.
Ooh, look at that trestle.
That's what Dennis needs.
Yeah, that's what Dennis needs. I like the CTA.
Oh, yeah. Smooth.
Yeah, elevated. The L. I wonder. That's not the ITLA. I wonder if they 3D printed these. That's what I need to get is a 3D printer. That must be lower.
Steve.
That must be Lower Whack Drive.
Steve. Meet Steve.
Hi, Steve. Hello, Fireflower. If you're at Fireflower, if you're asking me where I grew up in Downers Grove. Not too far away from the Fairview Avenue station.
This layout gets better and better. Oh, yes, it's way better.
They've been doing a lot. A lot of work's been done in the last year.
Well, Mom's going to see something that I'm going to want to buy, and she's going to say no. Not that either, Mom. That's not this. Nice train station.
Yeah.
Passenger station, I should say.
Yep. Other than the fact it says Union Pacific on it.
True. Well, they got BNSF here.
Yeah.
Santa Fe. Wow. Why does that look like it's pink?
It's faded. Red fades to pink. Yes, it does.
I've never seen no war bonnet
I didn't know.
like that.
I don't know about those, but red does fade to pink.
So this is part of what I'd like to have on my layout. I'll get to over where I wanted.
This
I have to
is
go up here. This is the two items that I'd love to have on my layout.
that's 4 refinery kits. There's a crane you need.
Yes, both of them.
Both of them.
Yes. One's a jib crane that's stationary. The other one's a crawler. That takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 trucks to move. Maybe 11.
Wow.
11 trucks to move that yellow crane. Yeah.
Ooh, there's a nice
12.
transformer. I think it is.
Yeah,
Load.
That's Class 1 Model Works.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the jib crane that's
What's his
stationary.
name? Rob Bennett.
What is that? That's probably 2 foot. The other one's probably 3 foot.
Yeah, at least.
At least. Well, 4 foot.
Yeah.
Hey, Rusty. Passing by you. This kid's dead.
Roy is on his 34-hour mandatory break. And he was fortunate enough to be able to get back from where he unloaded in Tulsa and get loaded here in Oklahoma City and lay down fairly close to my house. And then we got together last night for a while and then did some operations this morning. And then ran out to Whistle Stop Hobbies.
Yeah, you can probably hear Steve behind me on his YouTube. Steve Anderson's on my live stream.
He's on my live stream too.
Two-timer.
He's getting stereo.
This these mountains. It keeps going, and then we have this monstrosity here with, I'm assuming individual levels.
I don't know if they connect or not. We'll have to get around the other side. Here, this is cool. We got kayakers and tubers going down.
I understand my stream is actually a fraction of a second earlier. And I got a slow connection.
Yours is faster than mine?
Yeah. Yeah, it pops up every so often and says slow connection. But
Mine
Steve
doesn't.
said it's a fraction of a second earlier. Earlier or later, Steve? Sitting here waiting on a signal on the way out and watching.
I'm betting yours is later.
I think it'd be later, but look at this. Look how, this is
Massive.
massive. I mean, it's a great view block, and like I said, there's a, you know, you see there, and then down here. It's massive. It's even connected to the roof, or the truss.
Supported there anyway. They were working on this last year, or this one. I can't remember.
My mic is on. That's weird.
So you will be going till 4 tomorrow?
Yes. So we'll be having a meeting at 3, but there'll be some of our younger members generally run till 4.
Okay. I'm gonna try, if for any other thing, stopping by to try to get what signed up or whatever.
Yeah.
Are the different levels connected?
This is, starts over there, comes around, all the way around,
Okay, and then back
crosses over,
around.
loops around,
Oh,
down.
okay.
and then this
That's
is,
a separate line.
this is actually slot cars.
Oh, slot cars.
It runs kind of, it's just kind of finicky.
I see where the slot car is. The slot car racetrack on top of the mountain.
Slot cars here. That's all the narrow gauge.
It just loops around, it goes along that back wall. See right along the back wall there?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Comes across,
Oh, it's circle.
loops.
Oh, yeah, right
Okay. Oh,
Eventually
this
we'll
is-
get that round, I'm not sure what yet. You know,
Hard part of the slot car track is making them go slow enough to look realistic.
Actually, there are mountains in Oklahoma.
Yeah, Arbuckle.
All the Wichitas.
2% grade maybe.
Out of Idabel, down that area.
Yep,
You got
yep.
You got some hills out there.
So,
There's
but
hills and
you,
places that
you also have to
slope
understand.
down, so-
Have to understand, guys, if they're modeling basically the BNSF, all right, it goes out to New Mexico and hits the Rocky Mountains. So there you go.
Yeah.
There's the connection.
I don't think I'd ever have anything that massive.
That line, the upper line right there, goes through, under,
Under, oh yeah.
under,
Does it come out?
and goes around. Or no, it's going up. I don't remember. But it starts here.
It starts here.
It starts here.
It goes up here.
And it goes through that.
Goes around the
Yeah, it
truck.
goes, starts right here, starts back here.
Back there, okay.
Goes up, around, comes down here, across where you guys are, loops around the
Loops
mountain,
around the mountain.
down to the tunnel, and goes back to the north room.
Oh, it goes that,
Oh, it goes that way?
goes that way.
Oh, okay. So from
From here it goes that way.
from here
It
goes
that way.
under and goes back down that way.
Oh yeah, that back line.
Yeah. Whew. I'd get lost. I'm confused. So if y'all are, I'm sorry.
I see a cold one.
Well, thanks for subscribing, Kit. Nice yard here.
Oh, my God.
Have some serious switching here.
Oh, yeah. That's probably 2026. Yeah, kind of, I think so, Steve. Or it looks like a TV. Yeah, on the red, there's a kind of jib train. What I would call a jib train, it's a stationary now. The crawler. Certainly do.
You guys are fine, don't worry.
Another, even this is a mountain.
You'll be stars.
Check out this person. This is what Dennis definitely needs to do.
That would be cool on Dennis's.
Oh, and they have signaling. Signaling.
Yeah, parts of the layout are signaled. I think that's what they're working on.
Definitely work in progress, people. Oh, we got waterfalls. There's a red covered bridge. Probably gonna be a mining town here.
Looks like they got a small turntable. Got a big mine here. They got the large and small Walters coal mine kits.
They make a small unit, a small kit?
Yeah, this is a small one,
Okay.
and that's large, because the small one has 2,
Oh, right.
and the large one has 3 loading bays. Pretty cool. Oh yeah, here's the waterfall. Okay. Well, you know,
Eventually.
I saw a guy, Ken Patterson, and what he did is he had a jig,
Oh, yeah.
all right, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
boom, boom, and you knock those jigs out rather quickly.
Especially if they're all the same. Well, even if they're
Even if they're not, you can cut them back.
cut them back, yeah.
So you make make them all the same size,
Pieces can be made
right? All these,
fairly
yeah,
quickly.
all of these, and then you just come back to do the cross members
Yeah.
once installed. So I gotta ask, on your L, somebody have a 3D printer and print that?
Nope,
Okay,
a couple of us actually.
because you go broke doing the ITLA.
Say again?
You go broke
Oh, yeah.
buying the
Oh,
ITLA
Oh, my
cake.
goodness, yes. Oh, yes.
So that's sweet.
So it's pretty inexpensive, really. I mean, it's, probably realistically, a span of this stuff is probably 35 cents or 50.
Yeah. The Rapido's coming out with the actual CTA cars, including the old ones.
Phil, Howell, our
I've got
president,
some on pre-order.
he's looking, yeah.
I got all 4 of them on pre-order.
Yeah, we want a second trade, even if they're not.
Yeah, like I said, I grew up in suburban Chicago and off the CBQ racetrack, and used to go down and sit at Fairview Avenue Station in Downers Grove and just watch trains all day as a kid. So
That's a cool thing, really. I remember my first train ride I remember was on the Main Central in probably, had to be 1952, maybe.
okay.
Had to be steam. I don't remember the locomotive, but I remember the passenger car, and it was all old wood and really basic seating and.
Rode my first not for commuter train. Used to take the Bud gallery cars in and out of downtown. But as a kid, we took the train, the Grand Trunk, from Dearborn Street Station in Chicago up to Flint, Michigan. And that was on an old heavyweight. Never saw the engine. That, but it would have been early 60s, so it's probably a first generation diesel. So
Unit of some kind, probably.
probably not even that. Probably a GP, maybe an SD 7 or 9, something like that.
It's fun to speculate, isn't it? though?
Yeah,
It's,
because
but
if it would have been on the Burlington, it would have been an E unit. Okay, but it was Grand Trunk. You know, I'm not sure they ran F units. They may have, but oh, I'm going down the wrong way again. Instead of doing panels like that, I went ahead and put everything on JMRI and then have computer panels. So I have a series of tablets that are movable around my layout. Well, my old layout in Florida. Now all I have is a short switching one. All my switching was done off a tablet.
that's not a bad plan. This technology has gotten so involved.
Oh yeah.
It's awesome, really. Had a young man in here a little while ago, and he's getting into it, and he's got, I mean, you've got all the artwork, you got mechanical
Oh, yeah.
construction, you got electrical wiring.
Yeah.
Now computers.
Computer, yeah.
Yeah,
There's so many different facets to the hobby.
there are. Yep. Awesome time to be modeling.
Yeah. Great talk, thank you.
Appreciate you guys coming in.
Oh yeah.
As long as they got people to run it.
How you doing?
Yeah, and you?
Wonderful. Their control section.
The way I was last night on the way back from Wichita, I was doing about 85 mile an hour, and I still had people passing.
Yeah. Any questions?
Oh no, I'm just taking it all in.
Or union people, that's my role.
Hey Dave. Yeah, Steve, you're right. Someone did like mountains. Hey Randall.
Little S-curve, canyon, river scene here, just S-curves around, so maybe instituted into the main unit, these are up, new modular layout we're working on. This one here first. Little S-curve, canyon,
Oh yeah.
river scene.
This is their club room.
Oh, look. That's in the hold-up position, carrying position. There you go.
That's folded up. You can see how it folds back down. You got a Santa Fe Chief behind you. Here's some Northern Pacific for you, Steve.
I might just take a video.
You want to go upstairs and see the O, or you want to save that for another time?
Oh, I see the, check that up there, little bubble layout. Hey, Mom, you can have this in the middle of the living room. Right, yeah. It's added too much water. And I'm assuming that's drains over there.
I think it's just a portable control board.
Portable control board.
The brains are back over there.
All right, people, I think I'm gonna.
Nobody sees the brains because everybody's looking at that huge mountain and it's right behind you.
Oh, okay.
All right, we're,
Cut this short. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Steve, Mom.
I can't unfold that layout. I'm not a member, guys. We're just visitors.
That's Steve, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
All right. Bye, guys. Bye, everyone. Thanks.
Yep, I'm gonna be signing off too. So with that, how to do this.
I don't know, Steve.
With that,
Bye.
y'all have a great day. Bye now.